Don't get me confused. This is what I do. When it comes to rapping, there's a couple rules. I get dumb enough beat anytime I choose. Don't get me confused. This is what I do.
What up, though? What up,
When
though? What up?
it comes to
Happy
rapping,
Monday.
there's a couple rules. I get dumb enough beat anytime I choose. Let's get it straight. I'm the one that's spitting. It'll stay killing it. Like Kobe in 09 when that man was killing it. Jamaican arsonist in the booth. I cause more fire. Blow big blunts, boy, with a small lighter. With a vice grip, these niggas' songs can't be tighter. I don't have a choice. Been gifted, been a live wire. That one piece of wood in the middle of the campfire. A doogie, bitch. Catch one that
Shout out to
like
the
a
comment
street
section. What up,
fighter.
though? What up,
Always
though? What up,
ready
though?
when it's on. This man 10 toes.
Tap
Never
in,
sleep
episode
like I lace my
42, tap
blunts
in.
up with no dose. I'm a problem is the answer anytime you question this. Pipe game fishes make her feel like she bout to piss. Folk live for another person's validation. Fuck that, I know I'm hot. That's my proclamation. When I play, I like a pair, no tennis racket. Nothing serious, I might just be a sex addict.
Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. What up, though? Episode 42. Y'all know what time it is. Candid Talk with yours truly, Anthony Train Johnson. Shout out to Spreaker, Spotify, iHeart, everybody that's holding us down. And a big special shout out to the big dogs up top, Carnell and Darnell. Y'all already know what time it is. Comment section, sending y'all eyeballs now. Y'all know how we doing it. Pull up on me. Y'all know, I know y'all ready for this one. I know, look, Central VA, I know you ready. DMV, I know you ready too. We got a very special guest in the building. Today, listen, y'all, today's show, it ain't gonna be like the normal show. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. It's not. We got someone who I consider an influencer, a trendsetter, a real one, and somebody that's gonna be able to give y'all some real straight talk, man. Real quick, y'all make some noise. Pinkey Hall's in the building. Y'all make some noise really quick, please. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, how are you?
I'm doing great. I can't complain.
Okay. Now listen, y'all. Backstory. Pinkey Hall, I've known her for some years now. She's always been a real one. She always kept it real. And when she reached out to me and said she wanted to do this show, I was on it 100,000%. Because I already know she can give us that real. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, Pinkey one of those people, she going to keep that shit real from the jump, from the start. As a matter of fact, I got an old funny story for you.
Okay.
Years back, y'all, me and Pinkey was talking about doing a radio show together. You know what I'm saying? Years back, y'all, we was talking, right? You know, and it's probably like my second or third time around Pinkey. I don't know her like that. And I pulled up in these pants, y'all. I had some pants on.
He got the pants, y'all. He got the pants right here.
I have the pants right here live in the studio right now. These pants had holes in them, y'all. I was going through my little midlife crisis. I wanted to look young. And I had my pants on. They were jeans, and they had holes in them. I thought they looked great, you know?
With the slits in the jeans.
And Pinkey stopped my ass immediately and said, "The fuck is you got on, Trey?" And I said, "Excuse me?" And she took her fucking hand, y'all. I'm a grown-ass man. And literally went through the fucking hole in my pants and grabbed my leg, my skin, and said, "What the hell is you doing with these on?"
I'm talking about upper thigh, close to his junk type shit. Like, yeah, I wanted him to feel scared.
Come on, man. Look, y'all. I go through these midlife crises. It happens. I try these little things, but you need people in your life. You need people to help you, to be there, to tell your ass you was tweaking. Godly, man.
Oh, that was hilarious. And it made it.
So funny. Look, I haven't worn them bitches since, but I still got them. Shout out comment section. I'm telling you right now.
Oh shit.
All right, I had to get the way. Had to. Okay, so let's see here. I want to start from the beginning. You know, to my worldwide listeners, to my people all over the place, I feel like this show, you know, as you saw in the bio, we're going to talk about a lot of deep things, a lot of real things, but we're going to get a person's life story that I think is going to help inspire a lot of people. This story is going to be about redemption, about, you know, the trials and tribulations of growing up, you know, becoming a popular figure, becoming a person who has influence and maybe getting caught up in the fast lane and things like that. And, you know, the story is going to involve things of PTSD, things about black mental health, you know, drug addiction, all the above, y'all. I'm telling you, man. But what I want to do first is I want to, you know, because I know y'all, Lynchburg folks, I can feel y'all pulled up in the room right now. I can feel your energy. First of all, welcome to the show, man. Y'all should have been hollered at me. I just been lit over here, Candid Talk. Welcome though, welcome. But first, we're gonna do for the worldwide people. We're gonna get to know you a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So, we're gonna start off like your homeland. Where were you from? Where were you born at? Your childhood life. Your family. Real quick, you from Lynchburg? You from the city?
Born and raised in Lynchburg, Virginia. Yes.
Okay. Break down a little bit of your childhood. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
so as a kid, we grew up in White Rock.
Okay.
And I was always with my dad's mom, and then I was always with my mom's mom because my mom worked a lot.
Okay.
So like, my mom worked a lot, like a whole lot, and then my dad died when I was 8. So with that, my brother became like my best friend.
Okay.
Like he's 6 years older than me. So it's like anything I wanted to do, anything I wanted, we was doing it.
Okay.
But sometimes, he'd be like, okay, like you can't come with me today. Like you got to sit at home,
Yeah.
You got to sit here. And I would sit at home, learn how to cook. I was cooking at 8 years old, at home by myself at 6. So it's like I kind of grew up a little fast, but it wasn't like a bad growing up fast. It was just like, the basics of, taking care of a home, keeping it clean, cooking, all of that stuff. But I was definitely a spoiled brat.
All right, okay. Speak to that.
My mother went above and beyond for me and my brother. Like, anything we wanted, anything we needed, like, we had it.
Okay.
We had it. All we had to do was get good grades and keep our room clean. That's it.
All right, okay.
How hard is that?
Nice. No, okay.
My mom was never one of the moms that was like, do you got McDonald's money? I'm like, no. She's like, what do you want?
Okay. I like that. I
love my mom to death. Like, if it was not for her, I would not. I don't know where I would be.
So your mother was a big influence in your life. Having her strength behind you helped out a lot.
Yes.
Especially so your father passed when you was young.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I know there had to be a lot to deal with as a child. So.
Yes.
Your brother, now how old is he? He's a little bit older than you?
Yes, he is 6 years older than me.
Okay, now how old are you now for the listeners? How old are you?
I'm 29.
29 years old.
Yes.
Okay. So how was your high school life? You know what I'm saying? You seem like you're a popular person. Was you always just very, like a flamboyant, popular
yes. I've always
girl,
been very
lady?
flamboyant and rambunctious.
Yeah.
And very outspoken. Like, even when I was like a little kid, I was, very outspoken. I always voiced my opinion. I didn't care how you felt about it because my mom always told me, say what's on your mind and mean what you say. Like, say what you mean and mean what you say. Like, don't pussyfoot around with nobody.
Okay.
Like, don't be scared. Like, say that shit and stand on it. So, I've always been like that. Being so, like I said, I was a spoiled brat. Like, I liked fashion. And I, used to be on the internet, like, looking at European fashion and Japanese, culture, stuff like that. So I would always be like, oh, I want this, I want that. And she would get it for me. So, like, having nice clothes, the name brand clothes, having nice new pocketbooks, name brand purses. I think that's how I became, like, famous in school and, popular and stuff. Because they was like, oh, she always looks good. She always get her hair done. Like, like her nails are always done. She always got on real jewelry.
Fly girl.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like, my mom didn't play that. Like, we were reflections of her, so therefore, my brother was wearing Burberry in high school. Like, don't play with me.
Okay. So that's where all that started.
Don't play with me.
Okay.
Like, yes, it was times where my mom would be like, oh, go get that package off the front porch. And I'm like, it's from Japan. Like, what is this? She's like, oh, your cousin sent me a kimono. Whole time, it's a freaking big-ass Hello Kitty pocketbook for me.
Oh, wow. See? Pulling tricks out the bag. Okay.
Yes, I'll never forget. I was in 8th grade, and I was obsessed with Missy Elliott back then. Yeah. So, she had came out with a pair of shoes. Like, it was made by Adidas. They were like tennis shoes, but they were boots.
Okay.
Died to have them shoes. Of course, my mom was like, okay, well, look, we're going to take, your allowance money, whatever, and we're going to go get you these boots or whatever, and I'll, put the rest to it. And I'm like, all right, bet. You could not tell me nothing. The boots, they were tennis shoes. That came, like, up here underneath my knee.
Oh, shit.
They was white and blue. Let me see if I can find a picture of them. Because I'm trying to tell you, like, these boots was fly as hell. And, like, I always had, funky clothes. And I was always, dressing different. I always,
trendsetter.
Exactly.
Trendsetter.
I always stood out. Like, I always was just,
Well, I know that would start a lot of hate at an early age. You deal with a lot of issues here and there.
Of course. Because, like, mind you, I was a little chunky. I've always been along the hefty side. So, like, they used to talk about me so bad. Oh, like, yeah, she's a fat girl. She can't dress. She can't do this. Girl.
Embraced it. You embraced that.
Hello.
You embraced that.
Yes.
Damn it.
I may be in fat cool.
Yeah. Yo, wow. For the people at home looking at these damn boots, y'all, these shits is crazy. Imagine some WWE wrestling, like some high top ass. I'm telling y'all, they blue and white. They're Adidas.
And on
they
the
got
inside
a whole
is camouflage. It's like red, white, and blue camouflage.
There's so many fucking strings and holes on these damn shoes, boots, y'all. It look like 15. They look good though. They look good. They look good. They look good. They look good. Look good. Long money.
I swear, I think I still got them upstairs in my mom's attic.
Go ahead.
I swear to God, I think I do. I know I do.
Okay, all right. Comment section, whatever. Rodney Clark, I see you, dog. What's up, man? Hey, pull on up on us. You already know what time it is. Tell everybody to pull up, and we're gonna have some real good dialogue. So let's dive a little deeper here.
Okay.
Come and get through high school. That is whatever. You know, when did the partying start? Because if we're gonna get into the stories of drugs and all that stuff, fast life. Normally starts early in life. We start partying, we start doing things we're not supposed to, drinking underage, all this shit.
Okay,
so when did the party life start for you, and how was that?
Okay, so I've always been like intrigued by like the party life, always, my whole entire life. Like I used to love when I would go to my friends' sleepovers and stuff, and then their parents would have like dance rooms. I was always one in the middle of the floor dancing. I'm always, that's just me because that's my attitude, and that's what I like. I like attention. Like I like that. I used to love that. I used to dance really good. I probably still can if I tried. But,
okay.
And I could sing too. So like back then it was like, Tiana, sing something, dance. Can you do this? And I love this. So I always been obsessed with like partying. So I started like going to parties and stuff when I was about 14. We used to have the Y dances on 12th Street.
Yeah.
So honey, we in there every Friday with our flies clothes on, and like we fresh to death, dancing in the middle of the floor. Me and my best friend Javonna Cook at the time.
Shout out,
yeah, shout out to Gigi Monet. And we used to tear the floor up. I'm talking about we used to tear the floor up. Like it was me, her, Nunu, and Ashley Mosley.
Okay,
we used to tear them parties up. I'm trying to tell you, like, and they were older than us, so we always looked up to them. Like we was like, yes, like. So we was with them. We loved it. So I always been a party goer. When I was 18, I was in high school. So I turned 18 in October, graduated in 2010. I was pregnant my whole senior year of high school, but nobody knew I was pregnant. I didn't tell nobody. So when I had a baby, everybody was like, you had a baby? Like, wow, where was this? Like,
now let's go back. How did that you've been pregnant, how did that conversation go with your mother when you had to tell her?
Okay, so my mom comes in.
And senior in high school. How does that?
My mom comes in from work and she's like, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, what's up? She's like, your brother told me that he heard from the streets that you was pregnant.
From the streets? Oh,
yes,
shit.
I said.
You let mama hear from the streets? No.
Yes,
no.
I said, first of all, he ain't heard from no streets. I said, because I told him last night when we was watching cartoons in his room.
Okay, all right. You told him
I was like, yeah, so he ain't heard in no streets nowhere. She was like, well, when were you going to tell me? I was like, I wasn't. She was like, well, how far along are you? I was like, I don't know. She was like, so you ain't been to the doctor or nothing? I was like, nope. She was like, okay, well, you need to, make an appointment to go to the doctor ASAP. So I ended up going to Blue Ridge Pregnancy Center that Thursday. Okay. Because that was the only day that they offered ultrasounds. Okay. They gave me an ultrasound. They said, oh, your baby's way too big to be seen on this little ultrasound. You got to be about 34 weeks. I said, well, how long is a pregnancy?
Yeah.
They said 40 weeks.
Baby's about to be about to drop. All right. Okay. Wow. Okay.
So at this point, I'm like, oh my God.
So that jumps you into adult life quick, though.
Yes.
Right? Like that fast, you go from being a child to being an adult because you got to take care of a little one now.
Yes, exactly. So, but I knew the whole time. Like, I knew ever since, like, that first period that I missed. I knew. Like, I took a test. I called the daddy, and I'm like, this is what's going to happen. He was like, so how do you want to pay for this? He was like, do you want to do 60, 40, 50, 50, what? And I was like, don't worry about it. I'm going to take care of it because I knew I was not going to kill my baby.
Yeah, okay. All right. Because that's a whole discussion right there.
Like,
pro-life or pro-abortion. You pro-life. Pro-life.
I'm pro-choice.
Excuse me. Okay, pro-choice.
Yes, because you never know the circumstances.
That's true, too.
Like, you never know circumstances why someone has to do what they have to do. But it's always a reason as to why somebody got to do what they got to do.
Okay.
So, yeah.
But for you personally, you're like, hell no, I'm having this baby. I'm taking care of this baby.
Definitely.
I got this.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take care of my baby. Like, it's whatever.
Okay.
So I have her, and she's just beautiful. She's just so pretty, and I'm